What's going on, sports cars fans? Ray from Philly here, and welcome to another episode of Sports Car Talk. This here is episode number 23 overall, and we've been doing a series on the history of Topps, the 70-year history of Topps. This here is our fourth episode. We've done episode 1 on the 50s, episode 2 on the 60s, episode 3 on the first half of the 70s. So this is a continuation, second part for the 1970s, 74 to 79. And right now I'm going to bring in my two special guests, my co-host Mike, This Baseball Card Life, and our very special guest John. We're having him back again from That 70s Card Show podcast. Welcome, guys. How you guys doing tonight?
Hey, Ray.
Hey, Mike. Hello, doing great.
That's awesome. So we're going to continue on tonight where we left off with the 70s here. We're going to have a second part of the 1970s, our favorite decade, our childhood decade. Well, for me and John is anyway, not mine.
Yeah.
And we're going to just roll right into it. There's a lot of the cards to show, a lot of great cards, a lot of hot cards, and lots of cards to discuss here. So let's get right to it, guys.
Yep. So here's a little plug for John's podcast, That 70s Card Show. So I'm sure you can find it on Apple and all over the different podcast apps and stuff. So you want to share just a little bit about it real quick, John?
Yeah, if you listen, you'll notice that I talk about cards, but also the culture of the 70s. As Ray said, we grew up in that era, and it really is, it's lawn darts, red dye, and all that stuff, all the good stuff that is missing from today's culture and society. So.
For sure.
All right, thanks for that. Now we'll get into, if I can click correctly. All right, so we're going through 1975 to 1979, and here's Topps' best logo, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just love it. So, all right, so we left off in the last episode, ending with 1974. So we're going to transition from 74 into 75, and you can see 74 set had 660 cards with 42 traded cards, but in 1975 there wasn't any traded set at all. So we'll get into that. So here's the back and front. I've picked Nolan Ryan since he has cards throughout the whole decade of the 70s and 80s, but I just picked Nolan Ryan because he's awesome. So this is the back and the front. And the first card in this set is actually the 74 highlights. And it's the first 7 cards in the set. And I just, love Hank Aaron. So Hank Aaron sets new all-time homer mark. So like that a lot. So next up are these team cards.
And those uniforms.
Yeah.
All of them right there.
Yeah, they're definitely bright. And we were discussing before we went on the air about the colors with 75. There's different variations of the purple and blue, and this one here is orange and brown. So, and there's definitely a reason why they have certain color coordinations, but definitely totally 70s. Yeah, was the colors from 75 that totally stuck out.
And the design on those, the two colors are divided differently on the horizontal cards than they are the vertical cards. So you could see side left to right on the horizontal cards, and on the normal vertical cards are top to bottom, the two different colors.
Yeah, see top to bottom there. Yep, and we'll go back here. So I picked the A's because in 74, they beat the Dodgers to win their third straight World Series. And yeah, just picked it there. There's 24 total team cards in the whole 660 card top set. So we'll keep moving. And there's these MVP cards. So they started, there was 24 of those also. And one card was made, for each. They made a Topps card for each MVP. And I picked the Maury Wills because that card never existed.
Right.
Maury Wills wasn't signed with Topps back then.
I tell people this is the first time I got to see old cards. When this set came out, I got to see, cards from the 50s and the 60s. So it was a real point of reference for me.
Yep.
And it's definitely a good addition that Topps added that year to go retro back to see some of the cards, what they look like. Because we didn't have stores in 75.
I think the Campy card is a facsimile too, is it not?
Yes, it is. Yeah. I was about to say that. So
Sorry.
it's okay. We'll keep moving on since we have a lot to cover. So I thought I'd do league leaders with home runs with Mr. Dick Allen and Mike Schmidt, just to get Ray to smile at the beginning of the episode. So it looks like Dick Allen had 32 home runs and Schmidt had 36 for the National League. So it's like they're both looking off in the distance, but
You're not going to get Dick Allen a smile. You might get Ray a smile.
yeah. Well, we got Ray. He's got even Ray has the mustache kind of thing going on there too. So that's pretty cool.
The White Sox and the Phillies had very similar uniforms at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Light blue on the road.
Yep. So there was 8 league leader cards in the set. So we'll move on to these playoff cards. And there was actually 8 total playoff cards. And I'm going to show a few of them here.
It's Brooks.
Yeah, Brooks sliding into, I don't know which base, second or
First.
third. First. Yeah.
He was that slow.
He was that slow. All right. All right. So here's another one.
Tavares.
Yeah. The NL Championship Series there. And the third one, A's do it again. So this is the last card, I believe. Win a 3rd straight World Series.
Reggie.
So like that one.
Reggie and Fingers.
Yep. Like that one a lot. And this goes for all the Hall of Fame rookie cards in this set. So you got Robin Yount, there Gary Carter, George Brett, and Mr. Jim Rice.
Yeah. And there could be Keith Hernandez soon.
True.
That could happen.
And these 4 card rookie cards, I think there was 11 of them total in the set. So 2 of the 11 right now have that. So, all right, we'll keep moving. That's how the fancy checklists look. And I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Keep in mind that this is the first year the team checklists were on the back of the team card as well.
Okay.
So, prior to that, it was just stats.
All right, awesome. Next up, I want to do the rookie cup cards. Looks like there's 9 total. There should have been 10, and that's because Topps made a mistake, and John should have had a rookie cup on his card. So that's the reason for this slide. And next up, I just wanted to show some, great cards that I like in the set. I showed Aaron at the beginning of this episode, but the Al Kaline's another great cards because he joined the 3,000 hit club in 74. After that, I like the Thurman Munson card and Bert Blyleven blowing the bubble there. So reminds me of some of the modern, what the Pinnacle did in the 90s with Ken Griffey Jr. with the blowing the bubble and stuff. So
looks like he's in prison. Look at that dugout.
Yeah, it does. There with the hook. And the Thurman looks like he's in spring training.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yep.
Nice facsimile autographs, too.
Yeah. Yep. Next, I like the Dave Winfield and the Brooks Robinson. Like those cards. And also there's a star on all the all-star cards for National and American League. So I thought that was cool. Keep moving on with Willie Stargell and Steve Garvey. Just like these photos a lot. Next is Oscar Gamble, a fan favorite of John loves this guy. So
how can you not?
Yeah. And there's Reggie Jackson, and Ray's working on the Reggie Jackson Topps run. I think he just picked up this card.
That's my next one I'm going to pick up. The last one I got was 76.
Okay. Yep. So great card there. And then I chose all these Reds cards because if you look in the background, it looks like they were all taken at the same time.
Same spot, right?
Same spot. You can.
It's a good point.
Yep. Great shots there. And then the Herb Washington card, I had to include that one.
You gotta have that one in there.
The pinch run card, and I just love the Frank card with designated hitter there on the baseball. Love those two. Rod Carew, Robin Yount.
Mustache. Why does Rod Carew have a mustache?
Yeah, I don't know why. He never wore a mustache before.
Didn't work.
Of course, George Brett. Love that card. Let's see what else. And the first and last cards. I love the first card, last card of Hank. I'm just not digging. So
Yeah,
Just my
airbrushed.
Yeah, sideways kind of shot. I know Ernie Banks has a card like that in the '60s, and I'd rather have a front pose there myself.
Right.
But
2 different teams too, right? Braves uniform and an
Mhm.
airbrushed Brewers uniform.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's
And
keep going. This is the ends the slides of the '75. So Ray was just talking about Keith Hernandez, and there's Fred Lynn in the other card. So
Right. And they were, and we want to mention to people, I don't know if we already did, that there's minis on this set
mhm.
too as well. There's the regular and the mini set.
Exact duplicates, just smaller.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep. And they weren't in. Were they in packs or just factory sets,
They were
or
packs.
just in packs? Okay.
Rumor has it was a test in the Michigan area only.
Okay.
And my theory is that they wanted to see if they could get small, cheaper cards. Smaller, obviously, would save on ink and paper, but
Mhm.
never worked.
No, didn't catch on because
No.
I believe that was the only year that they did it. So.
Yeah, there's still some floating around now, though, for the new sets, right? They'll throw some.
Oh
Yeah.
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 And Tops did like '87. They did really small cards.
Yeah, that's
The
right.
small little sets. I've got some behind me. So.
And real quick, Killer Brew's last card was in that 75 Tops issue, his last active card as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I missed that one. Okay. Appreciate that. So now we'll move from 75 into 76. So it's another year of 660 card sets, but they added a traded set back into its Tops run. So 75 into 76. So here's the front and back of the Nolan Ryan card with the green backs.
Just love that design with the silhouette of the position.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome set. Very underrated.
And they switched pitchers. They had left-handed and right-handed pitchers.
Yeah.
But they did not do that for other positions, I guess.
Yeah. All right. So I'll start the set with the record breaker cards. So there's 6 total cards. I mean, again, Hank Aaron started this set, but I chose the Seaver stare down card just for something different. Just
Who's that batting, Ray? Is that bench?
I don't know if that's Pete. Because I see a number 1 there. Right? It could be Pete.
A helmet's airbrushed, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's
weird.
It's not Joe Morgan, is it?
No, he's a lefty.
He's a lefty. Okay.
I think that could be Pete.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we'll do these father and son cards. They didn't do this a lot, but there was 5 total cards of these in the set. So I chose Mike and Jim Hegan because I grew up listening to Mike Hegan on the radio with Herb Score and stuff in the Cleveland Indians in the 80s and 90s. Nice. So that's why.
Ray and I would have chose the Boones, but that's okay.
Yeah, the Ray Boone and Bob Boone.
Yeah, Ray and Bob Boone. Yeah. So, all right, we'll keep moving. So cards with all-star logos, really like this. From 75, it was white, but this time they used yellow in the background, and it really popped. Just love the Pete Rose card.
Resting bitch face. Yep.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out who the Pittsburgh Pirate is behind Lou Brock. I did a little Googling.
Frank Tavares, right?
Frank Tavares.
I think so. He wasn't on the team in 75. So this Lou Brock photo is actually older than that. So
would have been a shortstop, right?
Yeah. All right, let's keep moving. Hall of Fame rookie cards in the set. I think there's just one with Dennis Eckersley. And boy, this whole set, but especially this card, is hard to find centered and without like ink and marks on it. Kind of looks like bubble gum was stuck on the front.
A lot of specs on that set.
Yeah. So if you want if you're a graded fan to get an 8 or a 9, it's just tons and tons of money. So all right, we'll keep moving here. And they also did rookie cup cards in this set, like in 75. So here's Fred Lynn and Gary Carter. Looks like they had 10 total cards of those in this set this time. Next up, I did the team cards again. I did this because the Cincinnati Ren won the 1975 World Series against the Boston Red Sox. Huge, historic World Series back at that time. So just wanted to show that one. And it also has a checklist like John said, in 75 there for the Cards.
Best offensive team in history, if you ask me.
Yep.
76 Reds.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. And I also chose this is historic shot too. You know, I'm an Indians fan, but Frank Robinson being the first black manager in baseball. So wanted to
guess
include that one.
They didn't want to wear the red shirt with the red pants that day.
The Barneys.
Yeah. So there was, again, 24 total team cards in the set. Here's some pink checklists. So it looks like there was 5 total checklists in the set. So here's an example of one. I think this is the second one. Next up is a bubblegum balloon champ card. And there's only one of these in the set. So
that's in the 300 set.
Yep.
Beat Johnny Oates. You beat Johnny Oates in the final.
You beat Johnny Oates. I remember watching this on TV on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, if you're curious about what this is all about, it's on YouTube. If you just type it in, and you can watch the event there. But we have a lot of slides to cover, so I'm going to keep going. All right, so playoff cards. Let's see. There's 2 total cards. So Reds sweep the Bucks in 3, so that gets them into the World Series. And then I chose this great card.
That's a popular card.
Mm-hmm.
Got it right here.
Oh, you got it.
That's a very popular card.
Yeah.
Bluey, great one. Yep. And then they did 4-player photo rookie cards again. This time there's 11 of them, just like in 75. I chose Willie Randolph. I remember him on the Yankees more than on the Pirates. So So that's an example of one of those cards. And also Ron Guidry.
Yep.
I think Ray just picked this card up in 2021. So
Louisiana Lightning. Yep.
Yeah.
Ron Guidry.
The guy could pitch. He had a great season.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll keep moving. All-time all-star cards. Just love these. There's 10 total of them in the set. I mean, the photos are great, but I also love having all the stats in the back.
Yeah. You couldn't find that anywhere else, Mike, back then. You couldn't find that. That's the only place you could see his stats.
Yeah.
Or their stats. Crazy.
PSA has a set registry for that set, and those cards graded are not cheap.
No.
No.
They're all goats, right? Every one of them.
This Time Hop, I think, is one of them.
Yeah, Walter Johnson's in there. Everybody.
Yeah, and if you're a 10-year-old kid at the time, you just got a Babe Ruth card. I mean, you can't afford a 33 Gowdy.
It's a great mini set. So, this little set here is a great mini set.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, well, Ted Williams is in there. Garrett.
Yeah.
They're all in there.
Yeah. All right, league leader cards. There's 15 total of those. So I had to put Schmidt in for Ray. So it looks like you had 38 in 1975. With Dave, was it King Kong Kingman?
King Kong Kingman.
and your boy Greg Luzinski.
The Bull.
Yeah, he was on the 80 team, wasn't he?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Last year.
Okay. All right. So more Oscar Gamble for John. So I made this, weird looking slide just so you can see the base card compared to the traded cards that we're starting to get into. So you can see it's 74 is the number for both sets, but they added a T. So Oscar was number 74, and
I bet you, Mike, that the Yankee one is airbrush because the Yankees, I think, made him shave that hair down. Yeah, because they were very strict on that. I specifically remember when Gamble went to the Yankees, the fro went down about 12 inches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, George Steinbrenner owned the team then, didn't he? In 75? Okay. Yes. I knew he did in 78, but I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll get into these traded cards maybe later. Okay. Here's some more
Lou Brock again.
Lou Brock, and
that's a tough one too. The George Brett getting centered.
Second year George Brett is worth just as much, if not more, than his rookie, because that card is in the corner bottom of the sheet. Always all center. To find that card in a 7 or higher, a lot of money.
A lot of money. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Fred Lynn, Dennis Eckersley. Love these cards. I've showed these already. Let's keep moving. Steve Garvey, Dave Winfield. He's just kind of looking off into the sunset there with
no
Dave.
belt.
Yeah. High school
elastic.
Belt. Yeah. Yep. Like that. Dave Parker and Goose Gossage there.
Cobra.
Just Yeah, I put the Guskasage in just because of the uniform color.
Yeah.
White
all
Sox,
Comiskey.
and it's all red. I don't understand. It kind of looks
Yeah.
like Cincinnati.
They look like the Phillies.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
Yeah. They had the white with the pinstripes for home and the powder blue on the road, just like the Phillies.
Yep. We keep moving. The Yastrzemski and the Pete Rose again. Love both those cards. Keep moving. Johnny Bench, awesome card there.
Awesome
Of course,
card.
Nolan Ryan. Yeah, we're just showing some highlights for everyone. So, you can get on eBay or go to your local card shop and pick up some of these. You don't have to be high graded. Just pick them up. They're great cards. That's Willie McCovey and Joe Morgan. Like these a lot. Let's see if we can keep going. Billy Williams, just love that swing right there. Really awesome.
Is that
right
his
there,
last card?
that's his last card, but you could
Yeah.
see the different right and left-handed batters in the icons.
Yeah.
There.
Very cool.
Yeah. Look, but what's Billy Williams have in his back pocket? Looks like he's got a Bible or his phone book or something. Something's going on back there.
It's not like a brush to brush off the home plate so the umpire knows, if it's a strike or not.
Must be his iPad.
There you go. All right, let's keep going. So we got Thurman Munson, and here's a traded card for Dusty Baker. Thought I'd include him because of how he's, a manager right now. So with a great smile there. Let's see, I got the Oscar Gamble card again. So it looks like we're looking at some traded cards. And Willie Randolph was
all airbrushed. Everything.
all airbrushed. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So
Uniforms
Pittsburgh
and hats.
Pirates. Yep. Into Willie. The Yankees. All right. This is the last card of the 76s. I thought I'd include new Hall of Famer Jim Cott and Barry Bonds' dad, Bobby Bonds. See, because we all love the Hall of Fame right here. So that's the end of the 76s. So we'll move from 76s into 77s. And I'll flip my note sheet here. And you can see another 660 total cards for this set. So this is the 5th consecutive year, 73 to 77, that Topps made its flagship set, 660 cards. So
what's interesting about this is that they added 2 teams this year. They kept the same amount they kept the same amount of cards. So
yep, Toronto
that is interesting. Yeah, Blue Jays and the Mariners, right?
Kansas City Royals.
What about they've been around.
The Royals were around. It was okay. It was the Mariners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get into that. So this is the front and back of the card. Great design. You can read the player's name, everything, the stats. I really like it.
2,000 strikeouts at that point. Loafer, huh?
Oh, I mean, you only had 383 and 73. Jeez. Only. Okay.
Is that his career or season?
Oh, this is season there. Yeah. All right, so we'll start. The set starts with league leader cards. There's 8 total cards. You can see Seaver and Nolan Ryan were league leaders in 76 with 327 and 235. So you can just see how many. Well, Frank Tanana is on the same team, had 261, which is a great year for strikeouts.
Yeah.
And he was a far second place. So
a lot of Hall of Famers on the back of that card.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, we'll keep moving. Record breaker. I really like this one. There's 4 record breaker cards in the set. This is Minnie Minoso, just getting in the Hall of Fame. Oldest player to hit safely. It's like he was 53 years old at the time. So
yep.
So like that card a lot.
It's a good card.
Yep. And here's a few highlighting the 76 World Series where the Yankees played the New York Yankees, and they actually swept the Yankees 4-0. So the Reds won 2 World Series in a row. So I think that's Pete Rose being Pete Rose there.
Boa Maddox.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And is that the Chambliss home run that the players the whole stadium stormed? Reggie was tackling people getting off the field.
Yeah, that was the pennant winner against the Royals.
Yeah. That's fun to watch. If you go on YouTube, watch that.
All right.
Football Reggie.
All right, let's keep going. And this is the last card, the World Series card of them winning the game. So they must have just dominated. I wasn't
Yeah.
around till 79, so I didn't watch it. So
Look up the stats on Baseball Reference for offensive the teams in the 76 season. You'll see some crazy stuff with the Reds.
Crazy numbers.
Okay.
Tons of Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
all right. So they had Turn Back the Clock cards. I remember these from the 87 set. They did it,
Mhm.
87 tops. Let's see, there's 5 total cards. So I really
That's
like
the
this
best one right there.
Mhm.
I'm going to tell you right now. That's my guy.
Yes, wins AL Triple Crown. Had to include that one. So we'll keep moving. So there's 4-player rookie cards in the set. Looks like, yeah. So this is the one that I picked. And well, Dale Murphy isn't in the Hall of Fame, but this is a nice card and shows how it looks. We'll keep moving. There's big league brother cards. So George and Ken Brett. Not sure how great of a career Ken had, but I know George had a heck of a career. So
Ken was a good hitter.
Yeah.
For a pitcher.
Yeah.
So
Decent pitcher.
Let's see, there were 4 big brother cards in the set. So that's the one of them there. And the rookie cup cards, there's 10 total. And this is, to me, the most famous card.
The bird.
Absolutely. Love that one.
Yeah, another 300 card set.
Yep. Here's what the checklists look like. They're not pink this time, orange for this one. There's 5 total checklists in the set. Let's see what's next. Team cards. So founded in 1976, Seattle Mariners. So wanted to include this card. There's Vita
they did.
Pinson.
Yeah.
And they didn't the Mariners and the Blue Jays did not have, everybody else had their team pictures, but obviously there had been no Mariners or
Right.
Blue Jay team pictures, so they went with the coaches.
That's cool.
And
Yeah.
we probably know what the Cubs did that year for their team
Mhm.
card too.
Might be hard to see, but the team checklist, you don't see a lot of players that I even recognize. So
Yeah.
but they did get better later on. So Hall of Fame rookie cards, there's 2 of them, Bruce Sutter and Andre Dawson there in the 4-player card there. So nice Hall of Famers there. There's the Reggie Jackson Photoshop card that Reggie just picked up. There he is showing it off there. And I like the Bill Buckner card too. Oh, yeah. Great card.
Is that an Orioles? Is that confirmed that that's an Orioles picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So almost looks like Memorial Stadium in the back.
Could be.
Mm-hmm. I just like the mustache of Bill Buckner there. So had to include that one.
He's got 3 mustaches in that picture.
Yeah.
One over each eye too.
Yeah. All right. I like the Jim Rice card and Johnny Bench card. See, they added all stars to the bottom of the AL and NL cards, like that one. Keith Hernandez, like just that photo there, and of course Joe Morgan. I really like the facsimile autographs. They really kind of stick out.
Yeah.
There's Schmidt and Carlton for Ray there. Is that a preseason photo, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the one on the left is Shea. The one on the left is Shea Stadium.
Oh, it's Shea Stadium?
Yeah. You could see the bleachers over right above his hands. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where the other one is, the yellow seats. If I could probably find that out eventually. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like there's nothing going on in the outfield, but that's definitely a 3-tiered stadium.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got Thurman Munson. You can see an example of the All-Star card for the American League there. And Tom Seaver, just like that pose.
That's a simple but effective design, I think. It's very, the card.
Yeah. So we got a Fred Lynn, just like that photo, and an older Brooks Robinson there.
Yeah.
Kind of like he could be your dad, doesn't he? He's kind of not really, doesn't look like he's in shape. He's just going out to play some softball with his high school buddies. So, all right. Keep moving. Gary Carter, like this one a lot. So, and the Lou Brock, I just love the helmet and the colors and him, and the 2 bats in his hand. That's why I included that card. See what else we have. Willie Randolph, because he was traded the year before to the Yankees, like that with the Rookie Cup cards. yeah, there's 10 Rookie Cup cards in the set again. And like the Steve Garvey card too.
Looks like he's 3 feet tall.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And I like these because the hats.
Yep.
Not that they're superstars, but just love the hat. So
Yeah.
may have to pick one of those up and wear it on one of my next videos.
Everybody had the Phillies had one.
Yep.
That Pirates
Phillies,
did.
Reds, Pirates, Mets even had them, and
Yeah.
a couple other teams. So you can find them probably in many different varieties.
They're called
like
pill bottle,
stovetop or something.
Yeah, something like pill
that.
bottle.
They're more of a circle top instead.
Yep,
Yeah.
flat top. Yeah,
Flat tops.
a good
You can
bake.
see it like in a bakery or something.
Shake
That
and
bake is in the same spot that Mike Schmidt was, same stadium. So yeah, it's the
Yeah,
same.
it must have been the same day. Yep.
Yeah.
Good
Well,
call.
Same photographer, probably, right? Stand here.
Mhm. Yep. All right. So another mustache with Raleigh fingers. He still has that mustache today, if you see him.
Yeah.
And there's a Dennis Eckersley, like that one. Still, I love the C in the Cleveland.
Yeah.
And the Indians there on the side of his shoulder. Let's see. We got George Brett and Don Sutton there, like those two. Let's keep moving. Dave King Kong, Kingman, and Robin Yount. Just some nice looking cards.
Yeah, it's a good picture of Yount for sure.
Mm-hmm. And then I ended with Carlton Fisk. Just love this action shot.
Yeah, great shot. That's Randolph.
Willie Randolph. There you go.
Yeah.
So he's breakdancing.
Yep. All right. So now we'll move from 77 into 78. You can see after 5 years, Topps stopped doing 660 cards. They went to 726. Let's see what this looks like in 78. So they use this orange background. I guess you can see the print, the blueprint pretty well. So
yeah,
makes it easy to see the stats.
Waste of space with that game, though. They could have used that space better back there, I think, than the.
I think this is the first year of the cursive logo too. I love the cursive logo.
Mm-hmm. Great one there, and it starts the set. Well, the record breakers. Yeah, it starts the set with all the record breakers. There's 7 of them, and this is card number 7 in the set. So had to include this one. Record breaker there. 5 round trippers and 1 World Series. Keep moving. League leaders, Steve Carlton, Jim Palmer, and just all these 20-game winners. I mean, will you see this in 2022 in Major League Baseball? I doubt it.
Nope.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See 9 20-game winners.
Yeah. It's a down year that year.
Yeah.
There should be more than that.
Yeah.
Surprised Rick Bruchel won 20.
Oh,
pitching in that stadium,
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, we'll keep moving. Playoff cards, just 2 playoff cards, and these are the 2 AL champs and NL champs. There is a World Series card that's coming up next.
Carver.
Yeah, there's the World Series card. Shows all the stats for that series. So the Yankees beat the Dodgers 4-2 in 1977. So that's what's going on there. And manager cards, I like this. I picked Joe Torre because a lot of people think of him as the Yankees manager in the 2000s with Jeter and the gang. But I just wanted to show this. Like, was he the MVP? And I think it was 71. He batted 363.
Mm-hmm.
And 137 RBIs. Look at that.
Yeah, 230 hits. And he missed 1 game. He played 161 games.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's pretty incredible there. All right, we'll keep moving. There's 11 total 4-player rookies cards. And here's an example. I use the Lou Whitaker because I'm going to show some others later. But there's a borderline Hall of Famer Lou Whitaker there. All right, so now the Hall of Fame cards for Jack Morris, Alan Trammell, Paul Molitor, and Eddie Murray there with the Gold Cup.
So you see a lot of Tigers, right? I think Lance Parrish had one that year as well. These guys would win a championship within 6 years of this. They were all these young players coming: Trammell, Whitaker, Morris, Parrish. Incredible.
Yeah, the Lance Parrish card has the Dale Murphy card I think on it too.
Yeah,
So
the second
it'll-
one. Yeah, it's his second.
Yep. Yeah, it makes it kind of confusing because 77s is a real rookie card. So
Yeah.
those are three Hall of Famers there.
Molitor and Trammell on that card.
Yeah, two
Yeah.
Hall of Famers.
Yeah, it makes it easy. You don't have to buy 2 cards.
Yeah.
If you're looking for the run. Yep. There's the rookie cup cards. See my notes here. There's 11 total ones of those. So I picked Andre Dawson, but Eddie Murray is the main one there. Keep going. Checklist. They chose yellow this time, at least for this card. There's 6 total checklists this time compared to 5 in the 1977. And it makes sense because they added 77 cards to the set. Oh, actually, they added 66 additional cards in the 78 set compared to the 77. All right, so here's a team card. Show Seattle Mariners in their new home. I just thought this was unique.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so many of the team cards I looked at in the set, just they're all inside their actual stadium, so you see bleachers and stuff. But definitely wanted to show off their
Kingdom.
their gnome kingdom.
And that's the first year you actually saw a Mariner in a uniform on a card. Because 77, it was all airbrushed.
Yeah.
Same with the Blue Jays.
Yeah. All right. So next, I'm just going to show some cards that I like. So Nolan Ryan card there. He just looks so young.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. There's a Willie McCovey, like that one. I love most of the Thurman Munsons. So you
I
can
can tell.
Yeah, love me some Thurman Munson and Dennis Eckersley. Just the photos are classic.
Would that be the year did he go to Boston then or the next year? I guess 79 was his first year in Boston. Or 78. Not sure.
I'm not sure. I think 79.
Right.
I'll keep moving. Raleigh Fingers, nice photo there. Jim Palmer. Palmer has so many great looking cards.
Yeah.
He's so photogenic, especially in his 70s cards. And I like the AL All-Star logo there in the top right.
I love the shield. Yeah.
The shield is cool. And for me, this Reggie Jackson.
My favorite Reggie.
Yeah. It's to me, top 10 nicest looking 70s cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just straight up, not value, but just how it looks. Just classic.
Yep.
All right, so we got Robin Yount there. I think it's airbrushed. I don't know if it's airbrushed.
No, that's the real deal.
Yeah.
It's a real deal there.
Yeah,
Okay, kind of looks
spring
like
training.
the Michigan M to me.
Yeah. Yeah, they did that for a few years in the 70s.
Okay, keep moving. I want to include. Ooh,
It's like a crime scene reconstruction.
yeah,
out there.
Greg Minton. I wanted to change it up a little bit here. You know, Joe Morgan, great card, but this one on the left is just his glasses. It's just whoa. So, all right. Well, I got John to smile, so it was worth the time to put the slide in.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we'll keep moving. Here's some better looking photos. Steve Garvey and relatively new Hall of Famer Ted Simmons.
Yeah, you don't see
Nice
him
cards.
smile much, do you?
No,
Ted Simmons usually in his cards.
That's the first thing I thought of.
Yeah,
It's
nice card there. Willie Stargell and Tom Seaver. Nice photos there. Let's see. We'll keep going. Steve Carlton, and I just love this side shot of Dave Winfield there with the helmet, and he just looks like a cool dude, you know.
Yeah, sideburns.
Big guy. Yep. Sideburns. Loving his life. Like the Len Randall card.
There's a story with that card, isn't there? The Lenny Randall.
I don't know the story.
He looks like the first baseman looks like he's touching him in an appropriate way, but
Yeah, there's that too.
yeah, you would think that he would be touching the player with his glove with the ball in it, you know, but
Is that a reverse negative, do we think? Maybe not.
Like I don't see the base. Well, now I see the base, but
You don't see his hand. You don't see his hand.
Yeah, you don't see his
Yeah.
hand.
His hand looks like it's sawed off.
yeah. All right. Like Captain Hook or something. All right. So we'll keep moving. Dave Parker with the NL All-Star shield there. Then Johnny Bench. And I just like this Mickey Rivers card.
Yeah, Mick the Quick.
Just a great shot of him. And then we'll move from 78s into 79s. Keep rolling. All right. So Nolan Ryan again, and with this 79 design, my birth year. So I like this set a lot just for that.
We got the Topps logo on there. I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was the first year. I think.
Yeah.
But then that showed up on the front.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Easy to read the background at the back of the card.
Yep.
So here we go into league leaders. There's 8 league leader cards. Cards number 1 through 8 in the set. I picked Rod Carew and Dave Parker. I picked this card because look at all the players hitting 300.
Yeah.
1,
Yeah.
2,
Mike.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Look at Dave Parker's hat. He's got the pill bottle hat that we were just talking about.
Oh, neat. Yeah, I didn't notice that. I was counting. There's 16 players that had 300, hit 300. So it's just a different era for sure. All right, team cards again. So I picked the Yankees because this is the world champion Yankees there with Bob Lemon as the manager this time compared to Billy Martin the year before. Yep. So the Yankees, there's a record breakers card. And John, do you want to talk about this record breaker set real quick?
Yeah, I have a Sammy Stewart card here, who was also appeared on a rookie card that year with 2 other players. So if this guy had become the next Nolan Ryan, what would we consider to be his rookie card, Sammy Stewart? This one or the one he shares with 2 other guys? I don't know. That's one of life's big mysteries.
Yep.
Would have been nice if Sammy Stewart had pulled his end of the bargain and made it a fun thing to debate, but I guess I'm the only one that cares, I think.
Well, he did help the 79 Orioles.
Yep, true.
All right, we'll keep moving. All-time record holder cards. So I picked Hank Aaron. Why not with Roger Maris at that time? So Roger Maris, 61 home runs, of course, beating out Babe Ruth's record for 1927, and career total 755 for Hammer and Hank. So I picked that one. Let's see how many there are. Record breakers.
I think there's
8 total. Yeah, there's 8 of them. Thank you.
And Lou Brock is on both pictures on his card for season and career.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, because Ricky Henderson beat it out like the next year or the year after. So
yeah, it's the Lou Brock one right there, and he's
right.
wearing a helmet and a hat, the pillbox hat and the helmet right there.
Oh, both of them. Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe I should have picked that one instead.
That's all right.
All right, let's keep moving. So 3-pair prospect cards. I picked this card because Bruce Bochy. So I think he could get in the Hall of Fame just as being a manager. So I think Ray just picked this card up in 2021.
Yeah.
So there's
I have a problem with this just because they're black and white. I don't know why Topps decided. I don't have one in my hand, but I don't know why they decided to make these black and white. It's the only thing in there. Well, I guess the all-time record holders, but it's the only rookie cards that they had black and white. Why didn't they use color photos? Right?
Yeah. Yep.
And poor Don Pisker.
Yeah, and there's 26 total cards of these. It's all, I believe, in the end of the set. Yeah, 701 to 726. And then pink is back for checklists.
Yes.
Because they had a lot of that ink available. So there's 6 total checklists again, just like there was in 78. And Hall of Fame rookie card.
Good looking card.
Yep. This is incredibly difficult to find in nice condition. The PSA 9 is thousands. It's just, I don't even know if there's a 10 out there. Just centering, everything's an issue there. Also, there's no playoff or World Series cards in this set. And for the first time in a long time, there's no Rookie Cup cards. Which I like. I triple checked. There's just none. And I was really sad to learn that.
Are you okay, though, that they had the Topps logo there instead? Would that make your soothe your feelings a little, or no? That doesn't make up.
No, I'm a traditionalist. Okay. I want Rookie Cups in every set. So.
Fair enough.
All right, so now we'll just do a few cards that I like in the set. So Joe Morgan again, Dave Winfield again, just uniforms, great shots.
Pull over uniforms. Pull them over your heads to put them on. No buttons, right?
Pullovers, yeah.
Yeah, Dale Murphy, Robin Yount, Just like the smile. Here's a different hat. There's not
Yeah.
the Michigan M this time.
Yeah, it's the glove, and that's supposed to be an M and a B.
I like that. I've always liked that logo.
Yeah, Robin looks like he's 20. I think he pretty much was.
He might be. He might be.
Didn't he come up when he was like 18?
Yeah,
Yeah.
18 or 19 and 75, I think.
Yeah. So Tom Seaver liked that
Ooh.
card and had to pick Mark Lee just for
Wow.
those glasses.
My mom had those glasses.
Okay, that was my question for you guys.
Yeah.
Was this popular for
That's normal, man.
that was normal. I thought
Completely
that was
normal.
old lady glasses. No, this is-
Back then, it was contemporary.
okay.
It was- yeah,
All
they
right.
are old. But I mean, they're not unisex glasses. I don't know why Mark Lee has those glasses on, but Reggie obviously had hip glasses.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
had the shit.
Reggie didn't wear these.
Yeah. Other players wear glasses in the set, but this one just looked like grandma glasses to me. No offense, Mark Lee, if you watch this.
Well, he
So-
can't see anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. And I like the little patch there on the side. I thought it was
Yeah.
really awesome.
Yeah.
All right, we'll keep moving. William McCovey, nice photo. I like the Goose Gossage action shot there with him there with the Yankees uniform pinstripes. Jack Morris, second year card, and love the Pirates uniform there with Bert Blyleven.
Man,
So, and that's the same type of hat you guys were
Yeah.
talking about. Yep.
next year they'd put stars on them, I think, or maybe it was
Yeah.
that year. 79. They would put
79,
stars on
yeah.
it.
Yeah, for the
Stargell Stars.
Yeah.
All right. Thurman Munson's last card. Another George Brett there at third base.
It's a good card, Brett.
Yep.
Brett card's a great card.
Mhm. All right. So Jim Palmer always have great shots. Alan Trammell, second year. He looks so small. He looks like he's in middle school.
Does. You're right. He looks like he's Steve Garvey's big brother, though.
So little. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because they were 3 feet tall. Got it.
And go back a second, Mike.
Yeah.
See third baseman there, probably for the first time in a long time. It's somebody
Doug
other than Brooks
DeCinces.
Robinson. Yeah.
Mhm.
So Brooks on third.
Yeah. First time in 20 years.
That would have been the 78 season, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, Raleigh Fingers, Gary Carter, nice shot there. Let's see, we'll keep moving. Second year, Eddie Murphy card and Pete Rose, just some nice action shots. Keep moving. Yeah, and this is the last slide. Jerry Kuzman.
I
think
have
the
his rookie card, by the way. I have Jerry
Oh, you-
Kuzman's rookie
yeah.
card.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I'm looking to get.
that's
Yeah.
That's a pretty popular card.
Yeah, for those that don't know, he's on Nolan Ryan's rookie
Yeah.
card.
Nolan Ryan's on his rookie
His
card.
rookie card.
Mike. Get it right.
Yeah. And I chose this not because we were going to laugh about it, but I just think the photographer got really lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no iPhone back then. This was old fashioned film.
Yeah.
So that he must have, great.
You had to
great
know your stuff, right? Speed, color, temperature,
focus, everything.
all that stuff. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. So speaking of glasses, this is a Reggie Jackson on the right. Now, these are cool glasses. You can still wear these today.
Yep.
And just great card. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Reggie Styling.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the slides. We went through, I think, around 121 of them. I hope everybody really enjoyed the showcase of some awesome cards from the late 70s. Most of these cards are really affordable. You can even just straight up buy the whole set for a few $100 or put them together yourself.
Yep.
There's no super high numbers. I mean, condition wise, it's going to be tough for a few of them, like the 76 cards of Hank Aaron and George Brett and a few of those. But overall, these are really affordable. There's a lot of them out there compared to, baseball cards at that time. So, hope this inspires some folks to pick up some of these awesome cards.
Yeah. And the artwork with the photography was definitely great, I thought. And the designs were classic. They were traditional baseball cards.
And if you buy them, look through them. Look through
Yeah.
all the cards. Okay. Don't just buy them and put them on the shelf. Look through
Yeah.
those cards.
Mhm.
Cool stuff in there.
There's history on them.
Yep.
Yeah, you can look up the players on Baseball Reference or YouTube, and you'll just get so much more of your money's worth for picking up the cards. And they're not meant to just be put in a box and never looked at. So,
Right.
Awesome. All right, Ray,
Well,
anything else you want to chat about before we end this episode?
no, it was a great episode. We want to thank John for coming on and shedding some light and experiencing and sharing the 70s here, which was our decade that we grew up in, and some great cards. And, just wanted to thank John for coming on. And it was a lot
for
of
the
fun.
second time. Yeah.
For the second time. Yeah, it's going to become a regular. So,
Yeah, I
Be
hope
nice.
so.
and now we're going to move on to the 80s. And boy, we're going to see some interesting hairdos and styles right there. I could tell you that. So, but thanks for coming on, Mike. Great job as always. And thanks to everyone for tuning in to Sports Car Talk episode number 23. And this was part 4 for the 70-year history of Topps. Until then, we'll see you guys real soon. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks, guys. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, John, for coming on. Appreciate it, guys. And have a good night.
Thanks.